Hey boy, hey my boos, welcome back to my world or to me and my channel. If you're new to this channel, I'm Lexi boo, and welcome babes. Today's title, as you can see, I'm talking to the girlies. So on today's topic is how to make him regret losing you. Guys, I'm getting ready, I'm going to work, so I'm quickly gonna iron my things and then we're gonna get into the makeup. Okay guys, now how to make a man regret losing you. Oh, my sunscreen is finished and I'm trying to squeeze out the little I can. Okay. So, how to make him regret losing you? Step one, make him feel that you are not desperate. Oh, my lighting. If you make a man feel like you are not desperate, that's going to make him feel like um you're not scared of losing him. And if you make him feel like you are not desperate, that's when he's, ooh guys, my lighting, I don't know how we're gonna work through this video when my lighting is so bad. I hope you guys can see me now. Okay, so if you're going to show him that, actually show him that you're not desperate in terms of, let's say when you ask your guy for things, right, and he wants you to beg him before he can do those things for you, stop begging him. If your man makes plans with you, right, and he never appears, he's always making up excuses, he's always trying to give you like reasons not to meet up with you, or telling you that he's going to meet up with his friends, or telling you that basically, what he's basically telling you is that he did not include you in his day, or every time he cancels on you something, then just say okay. Don't fight him, don't yell at him, don't scream at him, don't swear at him. Just say okay. So now, why do I say you must say this? We're gonna get there. Okay, so I'm just applying the 332 shade of foundation in my palm, and I'm gonna mix it with this 300, ooh, it's one thing, then I'm gonna mix it with this 250 shade of foundation in my palm as well, and then I'm gonna rub it and smear it on my face. So the reason why I say that is because when you show your guy that you're not desperate, right, and you show him that basically you don't need me, I don't need you, you need me, type of thing, a man gets jealous. So like, if every time you're gonna fight your man, instead of just saying okay, no, it's fine, go do your thing, or every time calling him every second or every minute and annoying him, or like being insecure or anything like that, that's when you're gonna lose your man quickly. But he's gonna see that you, basically you're the one who doesn't have his time, because every time when he makes excuses, you be like no, it's okay. So he's gonna start availing himself more if you distance yourself and stop availing yourself more. So he's gonna regret losing a woman who is understanding. He's gonna regret losing a woman who doesn't shout, who doesn't like drama. Men doesn't like drama, let me tell you that. So when you are dramatic, or when you like being insecure, blaming him for things that God knows where you came up with, or even if it's true, but rather see it for yourself. You know what turns men off is that we women, we intend to listen to other people and hear other people's opinion instead of us experiencing if that really true. So then you can hear like let's say you hear by your friend and your friend is like, I saw your guy and your guy was out with my girlfriend, or your guy was out with his friends and they were with other girls, things like that turns a man off, and he won't regret losing you. Like that is pushing him to the door of, okay, I don't want to be with someone who's insecure. I don't want to be with someone who's controlling, because the minute you keep telling him, where are you, send me your location, I want to see the people you are with, let's do a video call, that's being controlling, and men don't like controlling women, and he won't regret losing you when you are controlling. So I'm quickly gonna blend this out, and then we're gonna come to step 2. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my eyebrows, and after blending my foundation, I'll go in on my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I use this eye pencil that I got from, where did I get this from? Cosmetics. So step 2 is, men regret losing women who are independent, right? Why do I say that? I'm not saying that it's wrong for you to be independent and never ask your man for anything. No, you can still be independent and want him to take care of you. But independency in terms of contribution, like, okay, sometimes she takes me out, sometimes she spoils me. Guys, don't get me wrong. Men likes to be spoiled too. It's not only women who should be spoiled. A relationship is both ways, and I feel like men like to be spoiled too. They like to be taken out to buy your man flowers. There's nothing wrong with buying your guy flowers. There's nothing wrong with taking your guy out. There's nothing wrong with doing certain things for your partner. Like, check Valentine. Men low-key, they'll be like, no, don't buy me anything, I'm okay, I don't need anything. But low-key, 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 they're expecting something, because they feel like Valentine is not only one party. Like, it's two ways. Like, we both in this relationship, not only you. Not only you should be the main person who gets all the attention. Not only you should be the main person who gets all the flowers, who gets all the treatment. Like, men will behave like everything is cool, but to make you feel special, but deep down they also want to be showered, they also want to be babied, they also want to be spoiled, they also want to be taken care of, they also want to be, you know, they also want to feel the joy and the happiness. And I just feel like a lot of women are too relaxed on based on, I'm not gonna buy him anything, he's independent, he can get things himself. True, he can get things himself, but it would be nice as you, his partner, can also treat him and spoil him and make him feel loved, make him special. So when you do certain things for your guy that other women don't do, trust me, he will regret losing you the day he loses you. Like, he will feel like his woman, the woman he lost, like, she is different. Men like different women. Imagine now, like, when a guy knows, okay, my next relationship, I took care of this person in my first relationship, she was dependent on me, and now the next relationship is still the same and nothing has changed. Men don't like that. Men like women who are different. Men like women who are independent also mentally, like who are grown and matured, and not, like I said, women who are childish and who are always trying to fight. Let me tell you guys, step 3. Step 3 is that men wants to be respected. Basically, let me tell you. Ooh, see, I'm talking to you guys and I'm making mistakes. Step 3 is that the only thing a man, or how I was raised, how my mom taught me, is that the only thing a man wants, really, money doesn't matter really at the end of the day. Gifts don't matter at the end of the day. It's not about sex. Sex doesn't matter at all at the end of the day. It's just having fun. Why do you think men cheat after you guys slept together? Do you understand? It's not about sex, it's not about money, it's not about all those things. The only thing a man wants, the only thing, why does that gate do that? The only thing, and it scares me because I'm alone here. The only thing that a man wants is respect. That's all. Like, that is all, guys. That's the key. Respect. Then your man won't lose you, and you won't lose your man. And your man wouldn't regret losing you when the relationship is good. When there is respect in the relationship, everything is good. Do you guys get it? Like, when you respect your partner, and you respect your partner's family, and you respect you show your partner that you are a woman and you are different, that's when he won't regret losing you. And also, you guys have to keep in mind that men are like babies, right? Yes, men are like babies. They like to be babied. They they act tough on, basically, on life. They act tough because they were taught, or they were raised to be the providers. They were raised to be strong. They were raised to take life serious and be a man and take care of their families. But in a way, they are babies. So you need to, I'm not saying you should baby your man, but treat your man like a baby, and then he won't regret losing you. Like he will regret losing you if that were the case. So, relationships, guys, they're not as easy. They do not come easily, and it takes time and patience. I'm not perfect when I'm giving you guys these advices and tips. I'm not perfect, right? And there's certain things I've learned throughout in my relationship that I should not do. There's certain things that I've learned to accept, because, guys, girls, actually, why do I keep saying guys? Girls, just know that your relationship is not always gonna be perfect. It's not always gonna be the way you want it to be, but you must try and be the best version of yourself. You must try and give your all, basically, in the relationship, and you must try and remind your man why he picked you, and also try and, like, it's not easy, yes, but try and be the best you can ever be for your man, for your guy, and be there for him, be supportive. Even though, like, there's certain things, like, you guys should learn to know, you girls should learn to know that there's two different characters in this relationship. You guys are different from one another. You were raised differently. You don't see the world in the same way. You see things differently. Hence why there should be, like, um compromise, sacrifice in a relationship. And if there's a sacrifice, and if you compromise to your relationship, then you won't be having a problem of losing each other. If you guys sit down, and let's say you guys are having, like, a disagreement, and you guys sit down and talk things through, and you show him, basically, like, babe, instead of us doing this, and in a polite way, because men don't really like to be yelled on, or, like, let me tell you something. Men have ego. Like, their ego is up to 100. So they have pride. They like to feel like they should be in charge. They like to feel like I should be the one. What I say must go. And if I say I don't want this, then this should not happen. That's a man to you. And you, as a woman, you're gonna have to, I'm not saying always compromise and always sacrifice yourself. Yes, you can voice your opinion, but just know that if a man's mind is made up, it's made up. Like, you basically cannot do anything about that. But try and show him that, babe, instead of us like doing this, can we rather do this? Or instead of us going there, can we go there? And give him like reasons. Show him that you are fit to be his woman. And that's when he's gonna regret losing you. Like, when I'm saying be different, don't think for yourself only, think for the two of you guys. Men don't like women who are selfish. Men don't like women who have no goals. Like, one thing that turns a man off is a woman who has no direction, a woman who doesn't know what she wants, what she must do with her life, what she wants to achieve at the end of the day, what she wants to be, or who she wants to become. That turns a man off, because in a way it feels like it's holding him back now, instead of like having everything to go with the flow. Men wants to be in charge of their lives. Guys, I'm just gonna apply this gel, and if you tell, let me say a man asks you like, what do you want to achieve in the next, let's say, three years, and you like, not really sure, I think I should go to school, after school we'll see where life takes us, things like that, that turns a man off, because he set his mind and he set his goal into something, and he wants to see whether or not are we gonna clash, or are we gonna have the same goal, or are we gonna, where are we going to get. And what a man likes to do is, in a way, to test the woman, like, is she the one that I can really spend like the rest of my life with? Like, is she fit to be the mother of my children? Like, does she know where she wants to see herself, or she just want to be a housewife? Let me tell you guys, men likes to be challenged. If you girls did not know, one thing about men, they want to be challenged, and they feel like that's why some of the men, okay, let me finish my sentence because I feel like I'm talking over my words. Some of the men who are challenged in a way of, let's say we are both independent, right? That's why you see like we get blessings in life, because one thing about a man, he likes and he hates to be challenged. He likes to be challenged in terms of you being taking care of the household and everything like that, but pocket wise, he does not like to be challenged, because he wants to feel like he's the head of the house. And if you guys are equally pocketed, that's when he goes for younger girls who does not have money, because he still wants to have that ego, he still wants to feel like he's powerful, he still wants to feel like he's in charge and he has control. Do you get it? So that's why I'm saying you must be independent, so that you don't always listen to his tune. And if you're always gonna listen to his tune, that's when he's always gonna feel like, okay, you have no goal, you have no life, I'm gonna tell you what to do with your life. I'm not gonna listen to what you have to say, because at the end of the day, it's my money that has to do things, that has to make things happen. So that's why I'm saying, like, challenge your guy and show him that you are different. Show him that you're not like any type of woman who would just be there for his money and listen to him when he says something, when he says jump, and then you be like, how high, or anything like that. Show your guy that you're not after his money, but you after the love, and you guys want to build a future basically together. Looking for a brush that's gonna clean out my eyebrows. And then we're gonna go to, oh, my foundation does not want to come out, and there's still a lot in here. Okay, it's out. Looking for a brush, and I just had the brush. Okay, got it. Okay, now step 6. Step 6. Step 4 is on how to make a man regret losing you. Don't be too available for him. Don't be too available for him. Show him you have a life. The minute you show a man that you don't his life does not involve around you. That's when he's gonna feel like you have things to do with your life rather than being with him. You have plans. You like don't always be available for him in terms of like your goals, your plans. Tell him, okay, when he says, babe, let's go out, without even consulting with you first, like without even asking you, and he set up a day on you guys to go out, tell him, I have plans with my friends, or do something like um tell him, okay, I'm going to work, or tell him that I am going to a friend's birthday, or just don't be available for him. Because when you're always going to be available for your guy, he's going to assume that every time when he says jump, then you must jump. He's going to feel like he is in control of your life. You don't have anything better to do rather than being with him. He's going to feel like he's the reason why you go out. It's because of him. He's going to feel like he's the plug of taking you out. He's the plug of bringing you happiness. He's the plug of doing certain things for you. And when a man feels like that, when a man feels in control of your life, that's when he's gonna play you. So show him that I have plans, or I have things to do, or I have somewhere to go. Don't always be available for him, because the minute you make plans or you avail yourself too much, he's not gonna miss you. When are you gonna give him time to miss you? And then every time when you want to make plans, he's gonna be like, ah, I'm always with her, like I want to have my own life too. Ah, I'm tired of her, I'm tired of her energy. I know her by like how she's gonna eat, how she walks, what she's gonna say. It's gonna become boring. So give a man a chance to miss you is step 5. Don't always be too available for him. Make him miss you. Make him feel like, okay, if I lose this girl, what's gonna happen with me? If I lose this girl, how am I gonna cope? If I lose this girl, what am I gonna do? Do you understand? So once you're in control of your life and he's not, that's when he's gonna see that, this girl is different, because she doesn't give me much of her time, but when I'm with her, she gives me her 100. When I'm with her, I'm happy. When I'm with her, she doesn't give me stress. When I'm with her, she doesn't fight me. When I'm with her, she's not insecure. When I'm with her, she's not controlling. When I'm with her, she's just different. She's a vibe. That's when he's gonna regret losing you. So yeah, that was short, guys. That was short. I won't lie, I never like really do topics that are this short to a point where I'm finished with it before my makeup. But basically, I forgot to put on my primer. And guys, I don't know if you guys saw my last video where I forgot to put on my sunscreen and instead of my primer, and now I forgot to put on my primer instead of my sunscreen. Like, what's happening with the primer and sunscreen? Why are you guys fighting each other? Oh my goodness. So I'm going to work, and that's why I'm getting ready. I just feel like I told you guys this is a get ready with me, but I didn't tell you guys what I'm getting ready for. Let me tell you guys something about me. No? I have a boyfriend, obviously. So I met up with this other guy. When was it? I think it was Thursday. and I was in a queue of getting money out because I lost my Capita card. So now, when I'm in the queue, I met up with this guy and he asked me, what is this queue about? So I explained to him that the queue that I'm on is for withdrawing money or buying electricity. So usually I do cash send and then I fetch it at Checkers because I can't go to the bank and take it out because I lost my card. So I send my money to cash send and then I fetch it. Fine. Now this guy's like, okay, he was just like, okay. Then he stood behind me. Then he was like, can I have your numbers? And I'm like, you don't know my name, you don't know what I'm about, but you're asking for my numbers. And then he was like, yeah, can I have your numbers? We can be friends. And he told me that he doesn't stay here, he does what, you know. And I'm like, and he was like, we can just go out for lunch, you know. Well, when it comes to lunch, I do not mind. I honestly don't mind. If you're gonna pay for it, kudos, I don't mind, you know. So then I gave him my numbers because we're gonna be friends, right? We're gonna be friends because you have your girl and I have my guy. We're gonna be friends, but I'm gonna go to lunch. So I went, no, I'm lying. On Friday, I went to work. I was supposed to meet him up for lunch. And then I couldn't because I had to go to work, and there's no way I'm gonna cancel work for lunch. You know, doesn't make sense. And I told him that no, you know what, I have to go to lunch. And then he was like, okay, no problem. We can meet up another time, or I can fetch you from work to lunch. And I was like, okay, that's perfect because it's gonna save me more money on taxi, you know. So now, when I was done working, I texted him and I told him, guy, you can come and fetch me at this location, which was yesterday. And if you're watching the vlog, okay, but you have to go on that next vlog so that you can know where I went on work. If you done watching this vlog, please go back please go to the next one before this one. Thank you, and come back to this one to know where I was working at. So now he fetched me from work, right? And then after that, he was like, where do you want us to go? So I'm like, hey, but now this guy said we should go on a lunch. What's going on here? Because he's the one who was like, we're gonna go on a lunch. So what do you mean, like, where do I want to go? So I was like, I thought you said we're gonna go on a lunch. And he was like, oh yeah, but you have a boyfriend, right? And I was like, I do have a boyfriend, yes. And he was like, so why do you want us to go on a lunch? And I was like, my boyfriend doesn't stay here and my boyfriend doesn't mind because you said we're gonna be friends, right? My boyfriend does not mind me having guy friends. Like, literally, he's not insecure, he's not controlling, and he knows I wouldn't dare cheat on him or whatever. So I told him, okay, my boyfriend doesn't stay here and you and I said we're gonna be friends. So I don't see where the issue is at when we're only gonna be friends. And two friends going on a lunch, there's nothing wrong with that. So he was telling me that no, I have a wife and I stay here. And I was like, did you not tell me yesterday? In my heart though, in my mind, I'm like, did this guy not tell me yesterday that he does not stay here? And now all of a sudden you have a wife. Okay, cool. Why did you approach me when you are married? Doesn't make sense. And then he was like, he has an adopted child and he's married, and yeah, he has a wife and he stays here. And I was like, I thought you said you stay in Bloom, you don't stay here. And he was like, no, my parents, my hometown is in Bloom, but I stay here. He was like, I work here. He didn't say I stay here. And I was like, oh, okay. So where's your wife and kids? And he was like, no, I stay here. And I'm like, did you not say you work here? And guy wasn't being straight with me. It gave me a sense that he wanted to smash. So as the topic continued, he was like, so tell me, where can we go, where can we park? I'm thinking of a guest house. I'm like, a guest house? We literally just met and you talking about a guest house? Like, come on. And I was like, no, I'm not doing a guest house. Like, no, I'm not doing a guest house. I'm not going there. And he was like, yo, why are you so why are you fighting? And I was like, no, I'm not fighting, but I'm not going to a guest house. I'm not doing that. And then he was like, no, no problem. We can go to your house, maybe in your street, wherever you feel safe. And then I was like, okay, but then you said we're gonna get lunch and I'm hungry, I didn't eat. So can you take me to wherever I can buy myself food? And he was like, no, it's fine. I'll take you to wherever, I'll pay for it. Okay, fine. I was like McDonald's, and he was like, can we do chicken licking? You just asked me where I want to go and now you're suggesting. I was like, okay, we can go there. Fine. Then now, we got there, right? And then guy was like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, no, we can have anything. Because I wanted a burger. And then he was like, okay, we can get Big John and with fries. And then now, after that, he went to go get Big John and fries. And then he was driving a bakkie, right? He was driving a bakkie. We went there with the bakkie. Fine, got there, bought me food, and he was like, where are we going next? And I was like, there's a park in my street, we can go there. Okay, fine. Went to the park and we were talking, and he was like, what is your intentions? In my mind, I'm like, bruh, come on. Like, you're not gonna ask me that. You the one who approached me. We're gonna be friends. You know I have a guy. So what's this of asking me what is my intentions? So in that moment, I wasn't there. I was just ready to leave and block Wabo, because yeah, there's no point of us being friends, because I can see there's no friendship there. So like, I'm like, I thought you said we're gonna be friends because now I'm in a relationship. And he was like, no, but obviously I want you, like, I would love us to be friends, but I like you and I want us to date and what. And I was like, you're married and I have a boyfriend. And he was like, no, we can leave that for those people, but you and I can become this couple. And he was basically telling me that I can, like, I believe in woman treatment and I can spoil you. And I was like, got it, like, I got it. And he was like busy talking about let's go to a guest house after I said no. And he kept pushing for us to go there. And like, I'm just gonna massage him because yesterday he went out with his guys and he had a time of his life and now his body's in pain. How is that my problem? Like, it's our first date, for goodness sake, and you're gonna be busy telling me about guest house. And we both, I'm not stupid. One thing I don't like about men is to think me or like some of us girls are stupid. We all know when we get to our guest house what's gonna happen. Like, I don't mind going to a guest house and nothing would happen with me with a guy, but I'm not going to a guest house when I have a guy. I don't want to be seen in a guest house or near a guest house by people who might know me and who might tell my guy. My guy does not mind, like I said, when I have friends, guy friends. But he's gonna be pissed and saying that you have a guy friend, but what are you guys doing at a guest house? Do you understand? It's gonna raise so many questions to say that you guys were supposed to go on lunch where people can see you. Yeah, you told me, but now what are you guys doing at a guest house? Like, it does not make sense. It does not. So, yeah, like, it didn't make sense to me for him to be wanting us to go to a guest house, because no, it does not make sense at all. So I told guy that no, you know what, I'm not comfortable, I don't want to. Can you please stop asking me for us to go to a guest house, because we are not going to a guest house. So he was like, no, okay, no, it's fine. So he was telling me that does your guy give you money? And I'm like, what's your intentions? So I put him to trial and I was like, what's your intentions? And he was like, no, I just want to have fun, see how way this goes. And I was like, but that's not what you said yesterday when you approached me. You said you wanted us to be friends, and I told you I have a guy and agreed for us to be friends. So what is your intention? Contour. Ooh. My gown is full of makeup. Guys, I need a new gown. Like, honestly, I cannot. I can't do this anymore. Like, it was nice having you around, but I need a new pink gown. Because, like, I'm sure you guys know my favorite color is pink, purple, and blue. But anyways, we're not there. We are here where the guy is busy being insane. So I asked him, like, what is your intentions? So he was like, my real intentions, for me to be honest with you, I want to smash. My goodness. I thank you for your honesty, because not so many men are brave enough to say that. Not so many men are brave enough to be like that. So even though I saw that from the beginning, but I thank you for admitting that that is your intentions. So I was like, okay, so that is it, ne? And he was like, yeah, you are beautiful, and I just feel like I am craving you. My goodness. Really? Really? So I told him, you know what? It's late. I'm tired. We'll talk tomorrow. Can you drop me home? And in my mind, I'm like, I'm done. I am tired. I'm exhausted. I came from work and I'm done with you and your nonsense. So got home and I blocked him. So yeah, that was that with guy. And I just hope that I never see him again. I really do. I really do. And I appreciate him, because not so many men are like straightforward. Like, some men would deceive women and be like, you know what, I like you, I wanna be with you, I want a serious future with you, knowing that their intentions are dirty. But he was, one thing I envy about that guy, he was as dumb as he was, but he managed to be honest, right? He managed to be honest, and that's what I liked. He managed to be honest. So yeah, that day was more than enough. Like, I was done with his nonsense, but I was grateful that he was honest. And even though me and him, we were not gonna do anything, because I told him that I was not interested in him but a friendship, and me knowing myself and knowing that whatever was gonna happen wasn't gonna happen in terms of what he wanted, a relationship or something. But he was so honest with me, and I just saw from the start that he was full of nonsense, but I appreciated him being full of nonsense and being honest. So from there, I was like, like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you. So, like, there are genuine men out there who wants friendship from us women, eh? But then there are, like, dumb guys out there who, like, who who tell a woman that I want a friendship, knowing that he doesn't have the pure intentions. So, yeah, I was just grateful that he was honest enough with me, which I appreciate, and he did not give me the false hope, see, on us being friends, and knowing he has like agendas. I was grateful for that. I was grateful for that. So yeah, guys, there are men out there who are genuine. Like, not all men are dogs, guys. Come on, the fact that we women, most of us women say that, men are dogs, men are human. Just like you girls, they're human, you know? And I don't want to be called, I don't want to have my men be called a dog. If you say men are dogs, that includes your brother, your father, your uncle, your grandfather, your boyfriend, and that is not all men are dogs. Some men is, but not all of them. So some men are just actually genuine. Some men, like, they're genuine. They like literally genuine. They know what they want. They know what they want. Unlike this one who's married and not know what he wants. Like, you are married, you are done, basically. What are you looking for in the streets? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And if I was a family cracker, which I'm not, I could have just used the guy for his money, to be honest, because I saw how dumb he was. Dumb enough to even not realize, okay, I'm smarter than him. He thought, to a point where he confessed his sins, Yahweh, this is what I want with you. And no, I wasn't for that. Thank you for fetching me from work and saving me money. Thank you for the lunch, but no, guy. No ways. No ways. I'm not doing that with you. I am not. I'm not. So, some men would be like, I like you, I want to be with you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, not knowing that they are married. Some men would even lie about their marriage, like they would lie about everything, thinking that this person is not married. Then you find out, okay, hey, wait, he's married. He has kids who are older than you. Like, guys, I just feel like some girls also must be realistic. Like, you must know not all men who are old obviously are married, but you can see a married man, even though they don't wear a ring, but some things are just obvious. And if you're not sure, ask. Because if you're not asking, then you're not helping yourself with anything. Woo! Not me ripping off my foundation. If you're not sure about something, that's why you must ask. Oh, I like this side. I feel like this side just like did it too light. Yep. I just want to apply more foundation. I think I'm just gonna do like guys, my gown is so dirty. What am I looking for? I need something to clean this, and I don't want to use my gown. Ugh, let me just use my gown. It's fine. I'll wash it. I'll wash it. It's fine. I anyways need a new gown. I need a concealer because they're like, woo! Oh, no ways. How did makeup get here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna use this one because it's light. So it's gonna help me like, it's gonna help me cover. Because I don't want to use like too many. Too many makeup on my skin since I don't have primer on. So like guys, be careful, because some men are deceiving. Some men would promise you the world, and some men would are just genuine. And some men, like, just by showing a man that you are different, you're not desperate. Even your reputation, like, what if someone else was testing you? Like, go to this girl and see if what if your guy is testing you and be like, go to my girl and see if she's loyal or what. Abo? That's why your man won't regret losing you, because you like you the girl, you the main girl, you the girl. You don't do funny things. You know you have a guy. And I was honest to tell him that I have a boyfriend. And even though he was pushing us to go to a guest house, I kept telling him, no, there's no way I'm going to a guest house with you because I have a guy. And he was busy trying to make me feel uncomfortable. Like, guys, it was literally the first time we met. And he seemed like a genuine guy I can be genuinely friends with, because I need male friends. I need friends who would grow me. I need friends who would help me with growing business. Be like train me how to treat my men better, and etc. You know. And for you to, I don't know, for you to be weird and for you to basically show me your real true colors on the first date was more than enough for me. Like, it was more than enough for me. Like, I was fine. I was legit. I was fine. Like, I was fine. I was fine. It showed me that guy was he wasn't being honest with what he wanted from the start. So even if I did not have a boyfriend, I wasn't gonna go for a married man. I'm not a home cracker. I do not do married men. And also, I do not do guys who don't know what's the meaning of don't push me. Like, he pushed me in terms of me telling him that no, I'm not going to a guest house. And after I said no, he kept bringing it up. He kept wanting us to go there, and he can see that I said no. Like, my no is never going to be a yes. You need to learn as a man. When a woman says no, it's a no. It can't be a yes. There's no way it's going to be a yes. And you kept pushing when I said no. You kept pushing, and I was friendly enough I was polite and friendly enough to give you my numbers, even though I knew you were up to nonsense. But I managed to be the bigger person in the situation because he's 35 and I'm 21. But I managed to be the bigger person in terms of when I told him no, he kept going as if my no will be a yes. He kept pushing as if I'll change my mind. Because you get men like that, guys. You should be careful, girls. You get men like, if you tell them no, they'll think your no is a yes and they'll keep pushing you. They'll keep pushing you. Some men are dangerous. They'll keep pushing you. Like, when you tell a man no, they should understand my no is a no. My no will never be a yes. So if you keep pushing me and expect me to give you a yes at the end of the day, it's like basically you forcing me to do something I don't want to do. It's like basically you trying to make me do things I do not want to do. So why we here? Like, why we here? So I don't like guys like that. I do not. Because guys like that are usually the ones who make women feel uncomfortable. Guys like that are usually the ones who force situations. Like, you can see the girl said no. Why are you pushing her? Oh God, please respect yourself. Why are you pushing the lady after she said no? Does not make sense at all. But yeah, guy never heard from me up until today, because today's the next day. But he hasn't heard anything from me. I'm sure he texted. I'm sure he did, of which I do not care. I'm sure he did text me and he saw that I blocked him. Like, with me, if I blocked you, you can't see my status, my profile picture anymore. You cannot. You can't see my profile picture anymore. You can't. So he obviously saw. I wasn't after his money. Like, that's what I'm saying. As a woman, you must be independent. For you not to depend on men when they give you hell. Like, you must be so independent like myself. For you to not be sticking up with men's nonsense because you need money. Start saving, sister. Like, even if it means that you have 1,000 rand or you have like 500, save it. That 500 or 1,000 rand is gonna turn into 1,000,000 one day. You need to start saving and start making money and not spend your money on things that are not worth it, you know. You need to start learning to invest and put your money into things that will give you a better future. Put yourself into things that will give you a better life, you know. So I learned life that way, in a way that my dad raised me like a man to never depend on one. My dad showed me that some men out there are cruel and they want to use you for sex, for you to give in, and for them to make you feel worthless, and for them to make you feel like they own you by giving you money and by you basically doing a transaction. Like, work for your money, have your own things, like, even if it's a little, but that little is gonna turn into something more. That little is gonna be you having a property one day. That little is gonna be you buying your own car and making your own moves. Start saving, girl. Start saving. Wake up. Stop spending money on unnecessary things like weaves, like clothes. Like, invest. Even if it means you sacrifice a month like I did, or two, or a whole year, basically, in investing. You don't have to even start now. Start when you're ready. Start when you feel like you want this. Start when you feel like you're willing to, you know, do certain things. Start when you are ready. You don't have to start at my age where I'm turning 21 and I'm investing. You don't have to start on my age, but start somewhere. Start somewhere. Please, start somewhere. Because men out there, there are wicked, or there are wicked men out there. Wicked, 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 wicked. Men who feel like you're not worthy of anything. Men who won't respect you because they feel like they own you. Men who won't take you seriously because they feel like you're not on their level for you to be even heard. So when you have your own money and you have your own finance, men are gonna start regret losing you because they're gonna see that this girl is different. They're gonna see that this girl is different from other girls. This girl is not into is not into my money. This girl is not into lifestyle that she cannot afford. This girl has her own money, and she makes her own moves, and she's in charge of her life, and she works for herself, and she can make things happen without even me being around. That's what a man wants in a woman. That's what a man is gonna fight for. That's the type of woman a man wants. A boss lady. Be your own boss, queen. Do your own things, queen. Don't wait for a man to tell you to come up with a business and then he's going to invest in you. Tomorrow he's going to tell you that that is his business. When you guys fight, he's going to tell you that I want my business and every little cent you made to start that business, because that money that made things possible is my money. Do you get it? I just want to plug in my eyelashes. Okay guys, I am done fighting with my eyelashes. I don't know, like, I always have to fight with them. I always have to fight with these eyelashes. Every time when I have to put them on, I have to fight with them. Like, I have to fight with them. But anyways, guys, I'm almost done. The only thing I need to do that's left is my lips. And then I'm gonna wear my wig. Oh, I have to brush them out. So, I'm gonna need a mirror because I can't really see through this camera thing. Okay, use my mirror. Guys, I'm so excited to go to work because I'm on my fasting journey, of which I'm on like 6 days today, and it's our 21 day of fasting. And but let me check if I've done mistake. Okay, no, nothing, everything is perfect. I have to, I'm on day 6 and I can't go to clubs because what am I gonna do to a club, guys, when I'm fasting? What am I gonna do in a club when I can't drink? So I'm happy that I am working instead of being depressed and being at home. I'm not depressed, but I'm just happy that I'm able to work. Like, there's something distracting me from going to a club, you know? So yeah, so happy about that. And then I'm gonna do this one. Girls, learn to be independent, please. Don't. You know, once you're independent, you don't really need a man in your life. You don't. There's nothing wrong with having a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend, but I'm just saying that be that girl who doesn't need a guy to come and save her. Be that girl who can afford her lifestyle. Be that girl who don't have to be using men to go up or expecting alcohol from men to buy. You know what's funny? In my living life, I've never asked a man to buy me alcohol. I've never went to a guy and be like, buy me an ice drop. That is so embarrassing. Like, some girls are comfortable in doing that. That's on you, boo. But we don't do that this side. Me and my boos this side, we don't play those games. We don't do that. So be that girl who wouldn't expect anything from a man. And I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm the one who's always telling my friends, like, never cancel your plans for clubs. There's this one girlfriend of mine who would do that. And I yelled at her today, and she knows. If you're watching this video, you know I'm talking about you. I yelled at her. Like, I even told her money first. Like, you can't be canceling money for no clubs. Like, you're gonna lose money. And instead of earning and making, you'd rather lose money than make money? No, boo, we don't do that. We do not do that this side. When you're my friend, I'll make sure that you are secured, boo. Because I want to see you successful. I want to see you having your own things, having your own money, having your own businesses. I want to see you secured. This life it's hard, guys. It's not pop and flays. That's why men be taking advantage of women, is because women let them take advantage of them. Women don't want to work for themselves. That's why men will feel like I own you. Not me, honey. You don't own me. Maybe someone else. Try someone else, not me. Ask someone else to play those games, not me. Okay? Not me. I don't have time to be playing those games. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wear my wig, dress up, and go to Jennifer's house. I'm gonna show you guys the full glam. Obviously, my work glam, and I'm gonna wear my wig. First of all, before I wear my wig, I like to spray my hair with rice water. I'll tell you guys why when I'm doing another video. I'll tell you guys why. If you haven't been watching my videos, just stay tuned for other videos. If you want to know why, go back to my vlogs and you will know why. And if you know why, keep quiet and don't tell them why. Because I'm doing like a hair tutorial that's gonna be like a full hair tutorial on the next up is gonna be a vlog, and then it's gonna be another get ready with me, a sit down video, and then it's gonna be hygiene, and then it's gonna be a get ready with me again, and then it's gonna be a hair tutorial. I'm gonna do my hair tutorial towards month end, but stay tuned for that if you really want to know. Keep watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so you can become a boo squad as well and be lit and join our world. Because this side we turn up every weekend, every week. with those girls, with those guys, with those men, with those boys, with those girls, with those women, with those ladies, with those gents. We are the Boo Squad. So I'm gonna wear my wig. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. If you guys like this video, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And yeah guys, I hope you learned something. I know I spoke in riddles in this video, but if you did like it, do subscribe, do like, comment, and share it to your friends. And I'll see you guys on my next little video. Love you guys. Peace.
Vibes on vibes, I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your condo life. You know I'm just that type.